In this video, we will look at how to write a report. For this exam, you could be asked to describe such things as a recent school trip or an organized school event. For this video, we will look at a report about a work placement day. The main purpose of a report is to provide recommendations or updates. Therefore, your report will be a mixture of facts and opinions. Reports generally follow a more formal register, as it is most likely written for a teacher. You need to make the report clear so the reader knows why they are reading it. Thinking about the reader and what they need to know will help you improve your report. A typical report should follow the structure outlined below: a title, content list, summary, introduction, body of the report, conclusion, recommendations, appendices, and lastly, the bibliography. However, shorter reports like the one for this exam do not need all the sections, but they should include a title, an introduction, the body of the report, a conclusion, and a recommendation. Let's look at a task for Paper 1, Exercise 6. First, let's read through the question. Also, read the comments, as these may give you some ideas. The purpose is to write a report about the work placement day. In your report, write about what was learnt on the work placement day and make suggestions on how it could be improved. The comments may give some ideas. However, to achieve marks in the higher band, you need to develop your own thoughts and views on the topic. It is clearly stated that you need to write a report for your teacher, so the register should be formal. As you have to write a relatively short report of between 150 and 200 words, follow a 4-part structure. So let's write this report. First, we need to give it a title, like this. It should tell the reader exactly what the report is about. Next, add a subheading here to show organization and clarity. The introduction should give the reader the background to the report, why you are writing it. You should also include what the report will cover and how you got the information you have based it on. Here are some useful phrases that you can use in the introduction. Next, we add another subheading here and then write the main body of the report. This follows the points mentioned in the introduction. For this report, it will be about the skills that were learnt. You will mention the information gathered from the meeting that you had with your classmates. Make sure it is mainly factual and not based on opinions. Here, I have included another skill and used relevant vocabulary that shows that I have a good understanding of the topic. Here are some useful phrases that you can use in the body of a report. Again, we write another subheading here to organize the text, and then we write our conclusion. This is where we give our opinions on the facts that we have discovered, such as the students found it a valuable experience and they were pleased to be given this opportunity. Remember that as you're writing to our teacher, these kinds of comments would be appropriate. Lastly, we write our recommendation. This is important as you have been asked by your teacher to suggest improvements. This you can include in the recommendation. You should also let the reader know what you predict will happen if the recommendation is followed. So here is the full report with approximately 210 words, which is slightly over the word count, but this is fine. As you can see, the title has been underlined. The subheadings show that the report is well organized. Here's my introduction, which mentions what will be in the report, followed by the learning experience, which is the body of the text. Then my conclusion, which gives opinions about the day, and at the end I have included my recommendation with a reason for it. So all in all, the report should be in the high band for both language and content. So remember, when you write a report, you should use a more formal tone and register. Don't stay too close to the prompts, but develop them and introduce your own ideas and views. Demonstrate your ability to persuade the reader and support your ideas and give examples. Don't forget to finish off your report with a conclusion and recommendation. If you would like to see more examples of different reports, visit us at ESL-eSchool.com. We also post videos of all the text types required for the IGCSE ESL exam on our YouTube channel.